Hello, and thank you for joining us here today in our first entry-level Boga and meditation class. I will be your bogey for the day. I am the Ali Baba. Now, many of you are not familiar with Boga, so I will give you a brief review. Boga is the lesser-known cousin of the more popular Broga, which is the easier version of the much more strenuous yoga practiced by many of our bendy, twisty, and flexible ladies among us. Now, many of us men don't have those same bendy, twisty abilities, so we must practice a different form of meditation and movement. And so we have Broga, which is a much more vigorous version of yoga, yet still much milder than yoga. And then we have Boga, which is an entry-level Broga class. And this is where it all begins, where the rubber hits the road. So without further ado, let us begin our first Boga class. We're going to start with some breathing and some meditation. Now, before we breathe, I want you to look around the room if you are inside. Gaze around the room slowly and carefully and see if you can see some sun rays cutting through the window. If you do, go over and closely observe the sun rays. Now, do you see all that debris, the dander, the hair, and the other various parts of particulate matter that are floating around your house? Well, it's important for you to know that you breathe that shit every day, in every breath. So I want you to close your eyes. Well, first I want you to get into your Boga meditating position, which is sitting like the great Boga, with your legs and arms crossed. And we're going to take some deep breathing exercises. So close your eyes, take your first breath. Think about that sweater of carpet fibers that you just inhaled that are settling into your lungs, and gently exhale. You don't want to keep this in your lungs because there's dust mites in there, and that's nasty. So when we do Boga and we breathe, we inhale, but when we exhale, we cough a little bit to make sure we get all that crap out of our lungs. So, inhale, exhale. Nasty. Okay, now that we've done some breathing, and please continue to breathe like that for a few minutes, should you feel the need to further relax. And prepare yourself to move into the meditation phase of your Boga. Okay, we're going to move into your Boga now. I would like everybody sitting in a cross-legged and cross-arm position, or you may lay flat on your back in the crucified position with your arms stretched out and your toe tips touching each other. And then close your eyes, cough out that last bit, those last few dust mites, and think about leaves. That's right, they have leaves in Boga. Not just yoga, not just Broga, but leaves are very important in all of the Eastern meditative exercises. So I want you to think about leaves. Just close your eyes and imagine yourself lying on a hammock, staring up at a bunch of maple leaves in the fall, with their beautiful colors, orange and brown and red, all breaking away and gently drifting in the wind around you. Just kind of floating away with some leaves. It's not a big deal. That's right. You're just a leaf floating in the sky. Maybe you can see these, maybe not. Anyway, you're thinking of the leaves. You're lying on the hammock. You're relaxed. You'd rather be drinking some wine, but you can wait. So wait for it. Think about the leaves as they gently float through the air, and you're breathing. And you're resting, and slowly you're feeling your body start to relax. Don't think about the raking that you're going to have to do, because you will be raking. There are leaves. There are always leaves. These are the words of the great master Boga above. Now, if you're stressing out about yard work right now, that's understandable. You're thinking about leaves, you're lying on a hammock, you know you got to rake that yard. Maybe you're stressed out. Go back to your breathing. Let's try to think about these leaves in a new and exciting way. So close your eyes and imagine that you're underwater. And overhead, on the surface of the water, there's a gently flowing stream. And the gently flowing stream has leaves floating over the top of the water. And just let yourself go like one of those leaves floating over the water. Now, try not to think about it, but you probably didn't get your gutters cleaned last year. You're thinking about leaves. They're probably all in your gutters right now. You're going to have some serious water issues around the drip line of your house if you don't take a minute and clean that shit up. So maybe this isn't the best time for you to be meditating. Maybe you need to get out there and deal with the leaves that everybody else is thinking about, but nobody wants to rake up. Now, that we've been through that, you can also buy a leaf blower at Home Depot. We'll save that for the more advanced Broga class. Now that you're beginning to relax and meditate, we will move into the next phase, the exercise portion. I, being the bogey, will not actually do the exercise, but you will. So, stand up, take a standing position, brush all that dust, dander, carpet fiber, and dust mite off of you, and walk over to your refrigerator. Carry your device with you. We'll give you a minute to get there. Okay, you're at the refrigerator. Now, we're gonna do our first Boga exercise. This is called the Happy Baby. Open the refrigerator door. Slowly count to 5. 1, 2, you know the rest. And then close the door. Now, you may not know this, but 90% of the people who experience weight gain, they open refrigerator doors. It's true. It's true. There's science on it. I hear people talking. This is what they say. It's extraordinary. It's unbelievable. It's like nothing else in history. So wait and listen. And then listen very hard and know that you just opened the refrigerator door and closed it, but you did not do anything. You didn't get a slice of cake, a can of beer, a bottle of wine. You just opened it and closed it. And you're listening. And your wife asks you, are you going to have another one? And you say, no, honey, I did not have another one. I am practicing my Boga with the great Bogey. So now that you have opened the refrigerator door and been accused of having another beer, which you were never going to do, and you got one in the pocket for later. Hang on to that. You're going to need it. Okay. Now, this is called the happy baby because after you tell your wife, no, I did not get a beer, you say, happy baby. And this is a very important opening exercise in Boga. It's good to think about making sure that you keep your baby happy. Now, there's also an unhappy baby. And we're going to talk about the unhappy baby next. Now, you can open your eyes for this exercise. And pull out your wallet. Don't open it. Just flip it from side to side. Take a careful look at it. And answer this question. Is there a condom ring on the outside of your wallet? Like a little round or maybe an ovular kind of faded indentation where there's been a condom in your wallet for, I don't know, since you were in 9th grade, and it's still there, and it's still in your wallet, and there's that ring, and it's right there. And every time you go out to a restaurant or to a play or the theater with your wife, and you pull out that wallet and it's shameful condom ring, she's quite embarrassed. And this is why we call this the unhappy baby. Because your baby is not happy that you're still carrying that condom around, thinking you're going to get something you ain't going to get. And even if you did, that condom ain't going to work anymore. Why do you think your wallet stayed lubricated all these years? It leached out of there. It all leached out. And now your wallet's wrecked with the big condom ring. So now we're going to do the locust while we have the wallet out. I want you to rifle through all the ingredients of the wallet. Look at that library card from a place you lived 3 moves ago. Does it need to be there? No, I don't think so. That pizza punch card that you never get punched, and you've gotten like 30 pizzas, it's only got 2 punches on it. Throw it away. You're never going to get it punched out. You're dreaming. It's a waste of time. It's not an asset. It doesn't belong in your wallet. It belongs next to the condom ring in the trash. Now, get rid of all the things that clutter your wallet, because these are the things that also clutter your life. So now that we've taken care of the happy baby, the unhappy baby, and we have been like the locust tearing through a field of wheat, ripping through all the useless things in our wallet, we are ready to begin our hardcore exercises. We will pick up this in our next vignette. I am your bogey. I am your Wally Bubba.